What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Mastering Body Language with me, the Body Language Noob. Today we're going to be talking about arm barriers, so let's get started. At an early age, we learned how to hide behind barriers, and that was our response to negative or threatening body language or situations. So when we were younger, we hid behind table legs, chairs, our parents, whatever we could find to hide behind. You know how you sometimes see kids at school, younger kids, and they hide underneath the tables or what have you. That was our response to negative situations, threatening situations. But as we grew older, and it turned into being unacceptable, hiding underneath a table or hiding behind table legs or hiding behind chairs or your parents, we developed a thing called the folded arms or arm barriers. And it's something like that. That's an arm barrier. So this is me trying to protect myself from your thoughts, your negative thoughts, things I don't agree with, or maybe an uncomfortable situation. Folded arms is a way to defend yourself because you're essentially covering your vital organs, you're cradling yourself. And what's really cool is we're going to be talking about all the different kinds of arm barrier types in this playlist, and it's going to be a lot of fun. Short videos, very educational, so I'm looking forward to that. But anyway, let's keep going. Now, as we get older, the folded arms position changes. So when we were younger, you just throw it right up, you pout. And then as you get older, it's more of a how I was just doing it. I'm not in my teens though, I'm a little bit older than that. The teens, young adults, they like to relax. So it'd kind of be like, be relaxed, but it's still giving off the same mentality. It's still, you see a guy like this at a party, he's not enjoying himself, and he's just trying to protect himself from a shitty situation. So when we're teenagers, our arm barriers, our folded arms, they're a little bit more relaxed. And then as we start to get even older, as we turn into adults, we stop using just the folded arms, but we will also use things like a gesture where we kind of go like this, or even hands in front of the private parts. You have hands going in front of the private parts, you have crossing the legs, you have going like this, maybe a hand in front of the crotch. All of those are different types of arm barriers that adults use. So as young kids, we do the folded arms, and then we try to be less noticeable with our body language. We try to get creative, but people can still pick up on these things because they're relatively the same. They have relatively the same meaning. So when a person has nervous, defensive, negative feelings, more than likely that person will cross their arms. And you should be on the lookout for these types of things. Now let's say you're going to be doing a presentation or you're going to be doing a tour, and you don't want people to fold their arms. You want them to have open body language. When you have open body language, eventually your mind starts to feel more open and more confident. And there's actually a trick to helping encourage an open body language, confident atmosphere while you're giving a presentation. And that simple tip is give them something to hold on to. Give them brochures, give them flyers, give them a program, give them anything to hold on to so they can't cross their arms while you're doing your tour, while you're doing your presentation, whatever it may be. People like hands-on things, and also it's a great way to encourage someone to be more engaged in whatever it is that you're presenting or doing. Should be an easy couple of weeks. We'll be discussing arm barriers, different types, so they're going to be short videos, educational videos, and I hope you guys stick around. We're approaching 50 followers, so I'm pretty pumped about that. Don't forget to share the videos if you enjoy them. I'm going to keep doing them each week, and there are a couple I have to do because of fan requests, so I'll try to get started on those. I've been pretty busy with school and everything. Don't forget to like on Twitter and follow the blog as well if you're more of a reader instead of a visual learner. Thanks again for watching, and if you enjoy it, please leave a like, comment on how much you hate me talking. Peace.